Okay, welcome, folks. You will notice that our "Hey everybody" guy is not here. Tim is missing his first ever find out anything. So,
Fucking guy ran off.
yeah, so you're just gonna have to deal with me and Luke, and for that, I apologize.
Yeah.
So I have a teleprompter now, but the screen is 9 inches, and I'm 40, so I can't read anything while it's up there. So I'm gonna be in the weird, like, looking up, looking down thing.
There's a joke to be made about 9 inches, but I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, I walked into that one. Oh, man. So, it's really cool to see folks actually in here
Waiting.
before us. That's fucking sick. So thank you. That's I don't know what else to say, but thank you. So, um, today's a big day, and we actually haven't talked about it on the Find Out podcast
I
at
know we
all,
didn't talk about it at all today.
but it's my well, outside of the Epstein thing, but, I launched my other podcast today, first episode
Oh,
of
that's
On
right.
Offense, and, everything that could have gone wrong with, like, getting it ready for today did go wrong, but I set my expectations realistically, um, and we met my low expectations. So
Hell yeah.
I did manage to get the finished version of the video 15 minutes before my 7 p.m. premiere. So I wasn't able to do like a fancy countdown clock or anything that like could have been on YouTube for a little while. I think by the time the video actually loaded, it was like 3 minutes before the premiere. So I made it. But I guess something else has been going on today that I haven't gotten to pay much attention to. So what have you been seeing, Luke?
Epstein. I saw that Trump signed it. That was like 15 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago.
Wow.
He announced it on a True Social post that was like reading dementia on the page. Fucking Christ.
So, who do you think is gonna be the fall person? Is, like, Pam Bondi gonna be the one who says, "No, I just can't release it, it's too sensitive?" Like
My prediction's Bondi's gonna be in prison within 4 years, but
Yeah, I mean, the attorney general, obstructing
well, realistically,
justice.
this whole thing is an admission that the motherfuckers were lying, right? Like, they all told Congress, "There's nothing more that you've seen everything. This
Mhm.
is everything we've got," under oath. I mean,
Yeah.
Patel, Bonganino, and Bondi, all 3 of them. Fucking that's an admission they're lying.
I don't know how to say Dan Bongino?
Bongo bongo.
I always call him Dan Bongo Bongo. I feel like I should learn
And
the real
bongo
name.
drums.
That fucking guy. That guy hates his life, which, if there are small things that I have to take joy in, it's him being fucking miserable. He
Oh, I know.
absolutely hates working at the FBI.
My hope is that they're all fucking miserable.
Mhm. Yeah. Yep. I think that there's probably more misery, than not going around.
I would think so. I think did you see the supposed tape or leak of Trump yelling at that guy?
No, okay.
Well, I find it difficult to believe, but there's an audio clip that's floating out there of Trump just losing his fucking shit about
Mhm.
we're not releasing the Epstein files. If I go down, I'll drag you all down with me. I don't think it's real, but there's a lot of people that are convinced it is.
Oh, wow. I
And
I did not.
it's I thought it was AI, but then when you listen real close, it's got classical music that he was playing the other day, like he
Mm.
was blasting it. It's in the background, but real faint, which I have a tough time believing that AI could fake. So it at the very like if it is fake, it's a talented fake artist.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
I
And
wouldn't be surprised. His voice was hoarse on Monday.
is it audio only?
Yes,
Okay.
which is part of why I'm a little skeptical.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a Bubba situation again on Monday. Maybe that's why he was hoarse. I today in my video, I've started doing what Pearlmania does, where I do creative captions to replace the curse words. I don't think it does anything because TikTok's so interested in shafting everybody anyway.
Hmm.
But I use the phrase "bubbud" in reference to Trump fucking the economy, and people thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I like that. That is creative.
Oh man, TikTok,
Such
such
a
a
fucked
scam.
up timeline.
Yeah, it's not lost on me that we should be like we should be in a happy place right now. It's Thanksgiving, holidays are coming around the corner, and we should have an administration that's happy and spreading actual happiness in this
Hmm.
country. That's their fucking job, and instead we have an administration that's covering up for pedophiles.
Yep. Yeah.
That really sucks. I'm like I said, I'm still not sure that I didn't fucking kick the bucket during COVID, and this is just hell.
It
It
could
it
be.
could be.
It could be. Yeah. Yeah. It sure feels like it.
Yeah. This is some awful shit. Although I'm getting this dog on Saturday, I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh yeah. Have you told the people what the puppy's name is going to be?
It's not for sure yet because we might get a girl, and I don't want to
Oh,
name a
oh,
girl Butter.
okay.
I feel like it doesn't match.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm very excited for you. Is this a your girlfriend decided it was a thing, or did you decide it together?
Uh, Decided together as much as you can decide such a thing together.
Yeah. Yeah. I I did not want big dogs. I wanted tiny dogs.
Oh, I
And
fucking hate tiny dogs though.
then I found well, I I had pit bulls from I don't know, I was 20 years old, I got a pit bull,
Mm,
and I spent all of my 20s trapped at home because and then I got a second pit bull because I was a fucking idiot. Trying to find someone to watch 2 pit bulls
impossible.
sucks. It sucks. So, like, that meant no traveling, no vacations, like, no, like, random, like,
Excursions.
excursions, yeah. So, when I think it was after yeah, it was after my wife and I got married, we were living in New York City, and I had been living back and forth between New York City and Washington, like, living in Washington in the summers and then going back to New York, working virtually, like my
Yeah.
DC job, but in New York. But this was when I was, like, moving to New York for good to just finish school out to be full-time and pay attention. And, I had we had negotiated, she wanted a dog, she wanted a big snuggly pit bull, which, like, I love these dogs, but I was like, "I don't wanna be stuck in an apartment forever because I've
Right.
got a dog that I can't abandon." And I convinced her that we would get, dachshunds, like little wiener dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
Something that I could, like, if they're being an asshole, tuck them up under my
Air
arm
jail.
and
Put them
just,
in
like
air jail.
yeah, put them in air jail, right? Like, I just wanted a dog that I could carry comfortably on an airplane and,
Yeah.
like, not a dog that people are upset to see ever. Like a little dachshund, they're like the goofiest looking little fuckers in the world, and I love their little personalities. They're, like, very strong-willed little guys. And so, one day I'm driving to work. This is, like, 3 weeks before I'm leaving DC for good, and I see this puppy just booking down the street wearing puppy pajamas. So I stop my truck in the middle of traffic because it's rush hour and there's like fuckload of traffic. So I just block traffic with my truck, jump out, and the dog was like running from someone who was chasing him and was so focused on that person that the dog ran right into me. So that was Frosting, who was 15 pounds and 9 months at the time. And you've seen him. He looks like
Yeah.
a dachshund and a pit bull in one body.
This is a
So,
perfect dog for you.
yeah. So I was like, this is the compromise dog. We're good. So long story short, Frosting became like Instagram famous, fucking went super fucking viral because I did try to find the owner, um, and having like a
Nothing.
tattooed bearded vet with a puppy like looking for an owner is just a good story, right? So like all the
This
local
dog's gonna
news.
make its TikTok premiere on Saturday, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We'll
So
see if we can recoup some of the cost, you know?
yeah, man, you absolutely
I
should.
yeah.
Those fucking puppy accounts, like they make bank.
I have that alt account. I have, like, it's Luke 2.0 from when TikTok was really fucking me,
Hmm.
and I'm so tempted just to turn it full blown into a puppy account.
You should. I mean, my wife manages my dog's Instagram account, which he used to. I mean, I think he's got like 15,000 followers. Like 7 years ago, that was a lot.
Right.
Now it's not so much anymore. But
I think it's Luke 2.0 has, like, 80K.
oh,
It's a good start, yeah.
hmm, yeah, that'll really confuse some people.
Yeah, I would have to do an intro video, you know? I can't just go immediately into the golden retriever.
I mean, I don't think anyone would mind. I
No.
think I think that's
She
like
all of
wholesome
them are
content.
fucking cute.
Yeah. So is there like a litter that
Mhm.
you're going to see?
Yeah, Saturday.
Okay.
Well, Friday night, but yeah.
Do you know how many there are in the litter?
There's 6 of them.
Oh man, that's it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, one of them is a little guy with 3 legs, and I told my girlfriend we could get him and call him Tripod. She didn't think that was funny.
I mean, he needs a loving home.
He does.
So
Luckily, there are 6 people waiting, and everybody's, like, willing to get any of them, so he will go home with a loving animal, loving home.
well, that's
Yeah. I think he's a discount.
good. Well, that's nice.
Johnny Powers asks, "No cat love." My childhood pet was a cat, but my girlfriend is allergic, so no, no cats for me, even though I am a cat guy.
Yeah, I grew up with cats. I'm like I mean, I'm not just a cat whisperer. I'm like fucking Snow White. Like I'm ridiculously good with all sorts of fucking animals, but I grew up as a cat guy.
Hmm. I like cats. They're very independent.
Speaking of cats, I just told Gecko that we're live time meow, so he might be joining us.
Right now.
Right, meow. So for anyone who doesn't know that weird Gecko guy, um, he's very likely to appear without a shirt. So just
Most certainly gonna have no shirt on.
so just a heads up.
Also, I feel, an obligation to shout out JM Powers 83 because he's been here every time we've done this. So, you win.
Thank you, Johnny Powers.
Yes.
So I apologize for not being better about the comments. I'm trying to look at the camera instead
9
of down
inches
here.
isn't big enough for Chris. I had
I
to do it.
I'm going bigger, man. The next version is like I don't know, 11 inches. Those extra 2 inches, they really
They
make
really
a difference.
count. I, uh, I had an interesting after work hours. I bought an amp for my truck, and we both drive Toyotas because
Mhm,
the speakers just aren't quite loud enough,
mhm,
and it's a real easy install. You just unhook the battery, pop the screen out. It's like 4 10 mil bolts and a piece of trim, and then it has a mounting bracket back up in there. It's easy peasy.
mhm,
I did the whole 9 yards, get done, all done. Everything went in real smooth. Get out of the truck to reinstall the battery because I had set the nut on what I thought was a safe spot.
mm.
Mm-mm. I got out of the truck and closed the door, and I heard tinkle, tinkle, tinkle as the nut immediately went into the vacuum of the engine bay. And
Ooh,
that was my evening. That really pissed me off. I'm not gonna
mm.
lie.
Do you have like a magnet wand or
Oh
anything
no,
like
it
that?
was gone forever, never to
Oh.
be found. I got to go to the hardware store. Never to be found.
That sucks.
Yes, it was not fun.
Yeah, I did my own install. I did a complete sound system,
Oh shit.
in my Tacoma. Um, it was like 10 years into owning it, like probably close to 10 years into owning it. Um, the speaker in the driver's side door went,
Mm.
and because it was like I'm the primary driver, it's we were living in Manhattan, so I was the only fucking driver. Um, I convinced my wife that because the one speaker went, that since I have to open up the dash anyway, I might as well get a complete system.
Oh yeah, got to do it.
And she was like, "I guess that makes sense." So I was like, "Yes!" I tore apart the whole fucking truck. I made the mistake of doing this in, like, fucking December when
Every
it was
time I've ever worked on a vehicle like that, it's either blisteringly fucking hot or
mhm,
miserably cold. I did that same thing with my Camry
mhm.
on a day that it was probably 100 degrees. I don't know that I've ever sweated like that in my entire life.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was like 16-year-old me, and I didn't really understand how car circuits work, so I was terrified the whole time I was gonna rehook up the battery and the airbags were gonna go off. Not really something I had to be worried about,
Yeah,
but I was fucking scared.
yeah. My trouble was, like, putting my fingers into the trim and, like, trying like, getting like, tiny little fucking screws when my fingers were super cold, like, everything fucking hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking sucked, but
Oh, we got a comment
totally
from
worth it.
Scott Shea, who also has been here many times. Can you please elaborate on the Grand Platinum issues and when y'all learned about it?
Oh, okay. So we had Graham Plattner on, was it last week?
Yeah, I think last week.
Yeah, so we had Graham Plattner on last week. We had been trying to get him on since before suddenly he was controversial. Actually, Tim, one of our co-hosts, met Plattner
I talked to him
just before the.
like
Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot
3
about that.
weeks before.
Yeah, so he's someone that, like, as I've said on the podcast, like, was actually excited about the guy. Like, he and I
Yeah.
have a fair amount of stuff in common. We've shared a lot of struggles, like coming from the vet world and having deployed and all that shit, and having kind of rough transitions. So um, before any of the controversy, like I was really excited about his candidacy.
Yep.
Um, then it came out that he had a tattoo that looked like a Totenkopf, the death's head, something that SS officers, the Nazis, used to wear on their
The one on
uniform.
the helmet, "Are we the baddies?" That one.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, so his story about, like, "Oh, I didn't know it looked like that until last week when the New York Times called me," like, I didn't believe that.
Yeah.
And when he came on the podcast, I got the chance to say that to his face. And at the end of the day, like, I don't think that that guy has ever held those views. I think that the tattoo was a stupid mistake, but in the scheme of things, like,
So here's a question for you.
sure.
You're very knowledgeable about these things. Like, 2 things. 1, the tattoo's really shitty. Like, it's
Mhm.
an objectively shittily done tattoo. I think it tracks with the story that he was drunk when he got it because it's real thin and bled out or and, blown out in a bunch of spots. Even knowing what a Totenkopf is, if I saw that in public, I don't know that I would have recognized it as that. Would you have?
Yeah, but I'm a professional fucking Nazi
Yeah,
hunter. So, like, I have to, all of this discussion, I have that in mind. Like,
right.
I would recognize that, but would I have recognized it 10 years ago? I don't think so.
Well, it is I mean, like, I totally agree that that's what it is.
Mhm.
It's just like I had trouble with it. I mean, it looked like a big black blob. Like, it was not well done at all.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looked like he was smashed
Yeah,
and he was bleeding profusely as he was getting the tattoo, which is why it looks like a black blob.
yeah,
And, like, I got shitty tattoos. I mean, they don't mean shitty things, but, like, they look like shit around the same time because
right.
he and I were were kinda in the same place. Um, but yeah, yeah. So Anyway, I don't think that he's ever held those beliefs, and if he's gonna lie about a tattoo, and that's the only thing he lies about, like, I don't fucking care. Like, it's a stupid fucking lie. I don't think it's believable. But in the scheme of things, like, his major opponent is 77 years old and would be the oldest elected senator ever. I'm
Yep.
not looking for that. Like,
No.
after Ruth Bader Ginsburg, after fucking Joe Biden, Joe Connolly, I don't want.
We shouldn't be hunting for our senators in their nursing homes.
Yeah. I mean, and like, I totally get it. It sounds ageist, but I
don't give a fuck.
I
You
am
shouldn't be older than 65. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It's
I'm so tired of these motherfuckers that are yearning for the urn and who will never have to face any consequences for the decisions they make, getting
Mhm.
to rule over what we have. Because, like, that's the thing. If you can't figure out how to convert a doc to a PDF, I don't think you should be a senator.
Yeah. Mitch McConnell famously has never sent an email. He doesn't know how to use email. And he's
Good old
arguably
Glitch McConnell, piece of shit.
I mean, not just arguably, like, he's very close to the most effective politician in history, if not the most. His inability to send an email hasn't slowed him fucking down, but his inability to send an email does put all of his decisions in the context of literally having no fucking idea how to even operate a keyboard.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Like, yes, he's very fucking effective at what he is, but also what he's doing is playing the same political game that's been played for 50 years. I mean, it's not like he's sponsoring legislation that is like groundbreaking in today's world. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
He's fighting to protect Republicans. That's what he's doing.
Yep. Yeah.
Every time I get that fucking news that he's fallen down, I hope that he's not getting back up. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean,
A senator shouldn't have to wear life alert. That's my opinion. If you can't get back up without assistance, I don't want you in charge of anything. I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat.
Mm-hmm. So Jessica was asking if the new podcast came out on Valor. Yes, and our Ranch Hand is operating our Find Out podcasts thing. So thank you, Ranch Hand, for providing the link to Valor Media. Yeah, it's on Valor Media, which is a small but growing network by and not just for veterans, but by veterans. Glad to join the network. It was founded by a mentor of mine, this guy Ken Harbaugh, who is just a fucking tremendous guy. Former Navy pilot, combat missions and everything. A Yale law degree. And just a fantastic, like, nonprofit fucking guru. Oh, hey, Gecko's here.
Fuck yeah.
Gecko, I'm going to put you on screen.
Hello, my friends. How you doing?
What's up,
Where is
dude?
your video, man?
Give me 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds.
Okay, let's see the big reveal.
I don't know how much warning you had on this, Luke, but I had about 4 minutes.
I'm just curious. Just curious.
Oh, it's okay. I needed to go do stuff anyway. I was just hanging out with the family a little bit on the couch.
Oh.
Luke, what's up?
Damn
my
it,
friends?
you do have a shirt on. That's what we were betting on.
I could change. I could take it off.
And it's not a big deal. We were just curious.
We both
You were
lost.
just curious how I'd show up?
We both lost, yeah.
We just wanted people to be prepared because this isn't TikTok. So,
And which is why I put one on.
Oh, look at you trying to be.
For those of you
respectful on
wondering
the
why
big-
they're doing this, the room that I work in is right now it's 83.7 degrees and it's 63% humidity.
So, for those of you who haven't figured this out, that weird gecko guy sells geckos.
I am a professional gecko guy.
He is a gecko hawker,
Connoisseur.
a dealer of geckos.
You know, I
Got that
remember
gecko
when.
on him.
Look, I remember when the only content I made was about the animal industry and then fascism.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? See, like, because before the election, I had it in my head that I was like, oh, maybe I'll be a gym TikTok and like a nerd TikTok guy. And then the election happened, and I was like, nope, all right, I guess I'm doing this.
I guess I'm yelling in my car.
I guess that's what this is doing. I guess this is what we're doing now.
Yep.
All right, so I have a car yelling question for Luke, actually, if he doesn't
Sure.
mind.
Go ahead.
Do you regret making it be your car? Because now, regardless of weather, you need to be in the car.
No, actually, it's easy. It means anywhere I am, I can make a video.
Fair.
Well, pretty much. Because it is funny to me. Every once in a while, I'll be somewhere that, like, if I'm traveling, I don't have my vehicle with me. Somebody's got a vehicle I can use. I've made TikToks in Zach's car. I made a TikTok in my brother's car. I've made several in my parents' cars. Yeah. Anytime I'm traveling to like my girlfriend's family, I make my TikToks in my car. It's really handy. It's like a mobile office. I really need to
That
find
is-
some. I need to find
that
some
is
way to make
fair.
it a tax write-off.
That is fair. I wonder about people that like their account starts like takes off in a certain place. If then later they're like, I shouldn't have started there because now I'm stuck there.
Well,
See, the thing about it is though, is like I'm really I can't. It's hard for me to do it in front of somebody. So like, if I had to do it in the apartment with my girlfriend sitting next to me, I would have trouble with that.
mhm. So
Where-
you're
'cause,
saying
like,
you have performance
I
issues.
do have performance issues. Yep.
Look,
Because but the thing is, it's mostly that like if she just recorded me walking around the apartment, it would sound pretty similar.
Mhm.
But it's like the concept of getting it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I get it. I 100% get it because I have recorded videos. I've recorded angry videos where I've had to text my wife upstairs and go, hey, if I get loud, everything's fine. Nothing escaped. I'm just yelling about Trump. And then I got to record it 3 times. And then I'm like, hey, this mother. Oh, got to start over.
Ooh, that would be funny. Do a video in an ice cream truck. Should just start getting more outlandish, you know?
I mean, I think that if you put out on your TikTok that you were looking to start doing your bit in interesting vehicles, I imagine
People would come
watch
through.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be in
The
like a
interesting thing is, though-
Lambo and then an RV, like
Like Walter White up in this bitch, you know? No, the interesting thing is that people notice when I change vehicles. That's what I find the most interesting. When it's like I'll be in a different car and they're like, "Oh, he must be traveling. He's not in his normal car." I don't know how I feel about that. It's a little parasocial for me.
I think that people don't recognize me now that I've got this. I mean, it's been like 2 weeks, but like I'm not in front of the bookshelf anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that people don't like recognize me down.
Oh, if I don't
for
do it in
sure.
the car, people don't recognize me.
Yeah.
People will genuinely comment, "He's out of the car this time." That's weird.
I see people in public that recognize me, and I have smaller platforms than both of you, but I get recognized in public quite a bit. So I'm sure you both do as well. And people will be like, do I watch you on TikTok? And I want to be like, nobody else. But
I do
this
the
isn't there.
I do the Obi-Wan Kenobi when that happens. You know, sometimes they're like, "Do you know this guy?" Well, of course I know him. He's me. But normally I precede that answer with, "Do you like the videos?"
Mhm.
And if to this day I've not had anybody that doesn't.
So I've had I'm used to being recognized. I used to be on TV. There's been documentaries and shit, but not in my small town. That has happened twice in the last like month. Once in CVS, random guy was like, "Hey, like your shirt," and that was actually like an excuse to start a conversation. He's like,
Mm.
"Actually, I know your shirt. I know you." And the second one, I was walking my dog like a block from my house, and this lady was like, "Mr. Goldsmith," which was weird because Mr. Goldsmith is not something I'm used to being called.
You're getting old.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you still feel like Mr. Goldsmith is your dad?
No. So my dad's name was Frank. His born like given name was Frank, but called Chip. And because he had such a weird nickname, it was like kids used to use it. Where everyone was like Mr. something. Like it was okay to call my dad Chip because it was a weird name. So
Right.
the Mr. Goldsmith is just alien because I never hear it.
I don't know that people call my dad by his last name either, really.
Annabelle wants us to give our opinion of the Remove the Regime. So, Dropkick Murphys are playing.
Oh, that's right. They
and
are.
Yeah, so I got to interview Ken Casey for episode 2 of my podcast coming out a week from today. And so Remove the Regime is good, right? All
Yes.
protests, I think, are generally good. Remove the Regime comes with the demand of like Congress needs to impeach Donald Trump. The guy has been breaking the fucking law. That's absolutely clear. It's an ask that is unrealistic. We don't expect, I don't think most people, most protesters who participate, most organizers don't expect Congress to actually follow the demands. But these demands are connected to reality,
Yeah.
and they are connected to normalcy as of like 10 years ago. So those voices, as out of touch as they might feel today, if we were to rewind 10 years and tell our old selves like, hey, the president of the United States is doing X, Y fucking Z, like taking $500 million bribes from Qatar and inviting a fucking murderous Saudi prince to fucking sit with him and then yell at the press for calling him out for murdering someone.
Yeah. Don't forget, that he fucking he whacked that guy, but a lot of people didn't like him, so it was okay.
Yeah.
That's after. Did you see the motherfucker sprayed him with his cologne? He sprayed that Saudi dude with the Trump cologne.
That is
And like a reporter asked the mouth of Sauron, Caroline Levitt, about like why he did it. Like, did he smell bad? And she goes, no. He just wanted to try out. He's got these brands of, he's hawking his shitty merch, is what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. God,
Did you see that Ronaldo was with Trump the other day?
I did not.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people were real upset about that. I don't follow soccer, so I had somebody tag me and they were like, "Will you make a video about this?" I was like, I would have to know something about it first. All I know is that he's really good at it. I don't know anything else.
As a soccer fan, I am 0% surprised, but I am disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm disappointed every time some dumbass celebrities fucking proves that they're a piece of shit.
So I don't know, are either of you going to be there for Remove the Regime or no?
Is that this weekend?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then no.
No, I won't
I have
be
to get
able
a dog.
I did lie to Ken Casey's face and said that I'd see him in DC, and I regret that. And now I have to edit my podcast to take that out.
Well, I will be there, and I agree that it's not going to happen. But I agree that it's not going to happen. And on one level, it's like, well, if it's not going to happen, why are you asking for it? But on the other, like you said, like
You have to
we
ask.
can't. We also just can't let the Overton window slide unchecked.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So going back, I have to hawk my podcast because it just came out today, right? So
I think you
episode
should.
1 of On Offense, I sat down with Tad Stormer, who is my favorite historian and my favorite TikTok creator right now. He's a resistance historian, and the thing I like about him so much is that he challenges my beliefs in ways that, like, when I went to college, like my preconceived notions about the way the world worked, like I was having them undone, right? That's what I get out of his TikTok content. And we talked about these things, like the way that protest is like one part of the movement, but he's writing. He just finished his manuscript, A Resistance History of the United States, which is like the opposite of the Ken Burns version of history, where Ken Burns is like, we were always a really diverse country, and the Revolutionary Wars celebrated our diversity. And it's like, no, you had enslavers who were founding fathers who we have deified, but they owned human beings and impregnated them in ways that would currently be illegal, right?
Right.
Like, I'm using internet friendly language.
Friendly
I
words, yeah.
apologize. Like, our founding fathers were not all good dudes, and they were not good dudes a lot of the time. So
Yep.
Tad Sturmer is a historian who like really focuses on putting keeping this context front of mind as we discuss our history, so that we can anchor that as our starting point for a much better future. One of the things that and part of the entire reason that my podcast is named On Offense is I want to switch the way that we think.
Yeah.
We have spent 10 years, and I say this as someone who used to be a frequent MSNBC guest, like the MSNBC #resistance media has spent so long mourning the loss of democratic norms and talking about the way that things used to be, and like fighting to defend democracy and to defend rules and norms. Tad is of the mind that like we shouldn't look to the past
No.
and say that we want to go back there. We should look to the future. So rather than defend democracy, we should go on offense for democracy.
I like it.
Fight for progress. And that is not something that I think that, whether it's think tanks or whether it's the #resistance media or the Republicans like the Bulwark, who are now, their primary audience are Democrats. Like, they're all about defending the way that things used to be and bringing us back to this like neocon, neoliberal control.
The status quo.
Yes, exactly. And
It's fucking terrible. If it's like second on my list of worst outcomes in a 2028 election.
Mhm.
First is that they win again. Second is that we get a candidate's like, yep, I'm going to get things right back to how it used to be. We can all go back to being at brunch, and I will fucking lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, I was just going to reference the whole, if this person won, we'd be at brunch. That's the problem.
That's the problem. That's the fucking problem.
Yep. So Ranch Hand, our moderator today, is talking about Howard Zinn in the book The People's History of the United States. I made what I don't know if I consider this something I regret. I'm conflicted. After I got out of the Army and started reading books like this, like very soon after I got out of the Army, and my unit deployed back to Iraq for a very, very violent, terrible, and extremely long deployment, like 18 months. I read Howard Zinn and I was like, I'm buying a dozen copies of this and sending it to my old unit. Having your worldview and your history of the United States shattered in a war zone is probably the worst thing that I could have done to them.
Really?
Oh yeah. I mean, have you ever read?
Oh yeah, I read it.
Yeah. I like the mindset of being like, I'm part of the imperialists. Like,
yeah, it's probably not great.
Like, this is not
no Wayne.
I mean, it was tough for me to like deal with, and I was home and safe and not carrying a firearm on behalf of my country. With that said, everyone I sent a book to is a better person today than to guys in my unit who didn't get a book.
So. I had an English teacher in high school who gave me that book. He turned me into a fucking weapon for history class. That was a terrible plan. I would spend fucking hours sitting with our history teacher, just fucking back and forth. When the level of like skippity doo dah over all the terrible shit that we as a country have done. I never sat right with me.
Yeah, my Mr. Stein, my favorite high school history teacher, introduced me to the Libertarian Party. Not because that's what he was, but that's because that's what he identified my beliefs as, which I had never heard of, which I think was probably counterproductive. Isn't I don't know if it was ninth
I've
grade.
said
or
it
like-
before. A libertarian is just a leftist who hasn't read enough books.
That's exactly yes. Yeah, that is exactly it. I guess I was in like 10th grade, so it was like 2000. I think the Libertarian Party's website is lp.com. And I found that and started reading, and I was like, oh my God, this is the fucking greatest. And then fell into the Ron Paul rabbit hole and
Yeah.
got stuck there for like 8 years. Not good.
No, Wayne. How about you,
But-
Gecko? What's your political knowledge history look like?
So I was raised super conservative, like super,
Oh, really?
super conservative. Oh yeah. And it's funny because I was raised super conservative, but I was also raised on Sesame Street and Marvel Comics and Mr. Rogers.
Yep, those are really diametrically opposed, right?
And it's like, I remember hearing like, you do what Mr. Rogers says because he's a minister. And it's like, okay, oh, be nice to everybody and love thy neighbor. Hey, I know another guy that told me to do
this.
I know another person that told me to do that. Like, but the weird thing about growing up really conservative and religious, because there are plenty of conservatives that aren't religious, is they tell you, hey, you have to listen to like this book and this guy in this book and do this and do that. And you go, okay. And then you get old enough to execute and they go, no, not like that.
Not like that.
Mhm.
No, you only love some people, even though it's supposed to love all people.
Yeah,
Also, don't
like-
worry about the shellfish or the multicolored thread or planting crops next to each other. All that, nah, it doesn't matter. Just hate gay people.
Yeah, like we'll absolutely touch pigskin and we'll absolutely eat all the things we're not supposed to eat and drink and this and that and get tattooed.
Yep.
But being nice to people?
The next time I see somebody with the fucking the 3 nails cross, the 3 nail cross tattoo or the fucking 3 crosses tattoo, it's right up on there on my list of dickhead tattoos with the "We the People" and the what else? What else we got?
I mean, Molden Labe or however you pronounce it.
Which one?
So I moved into this house in November of 2019. So we went through a cold fucking winter with lots of snow, and then the pandemic happened. So pandemic happened, like didn't leave the fucking house, with the exception of going to Home Depot because I am a hobbyist and I was going with a painter's mask. I was like, fuck this. Like I've got all my protective gear. So I was violating all of the rules, but well protected. Anyway, after like a year of literally fucking not going anywhere, my wife finally got me to be like, all right, we're going out, going to the local town bar. And she had previously been there with all of her girlfriends who came for a very delayed bachelorette party. And they had a fucking blast. What they don't understand is they were the hot girl group in high school. And wherever they go, if they're together and it's just them, they have a great fucking time. Like no matter what bar that they go into, they're going to be treated special.
Right.
This is not something they understand. It's not something they're conscious of. So she had that in mind. We would go to the local bar, like a dive bar, and that she would bring her husband and we would have an equally great time. And we go in, it's fucking empty. We sit there, have a couple beers. She had over like pre-gamed and
Oh, boy.
was drunk by the time we come in there. And a guy comes in with his dad. So a guy, I'm guessing in his young 30s, and his dad, so in maybe his late 50s. They sit down next to us, and naturally, the small conversation starts because it's a completely fucking empty bar. And the first fucking question, so what do you do for a living? And I'm like, fuck. And
I'm an investigator.
so I'm like doing everything I can to like avoid saying what I fucking do. And I see this guy's fucking fist, and he's got 1776 tattooed on his right.
Oh, that's a dickhead tattoo.
And I'm like, I investigate crimes, and I'm just like trying to avoid it. And finally, my wife is just like, he's a Nazi hunter. And I'm like, fuck. And this fucking guy's like, without skipping a beat, he's like, so you take away people's rights, huh?
Oh, Christ.
And I was like, well, first of all, the First Amendment doesn't protect you from me. So no, I don't take away anyone's rights. And it almost escalated to a fist fight. And the guy got it. It only got worse from there. I'm not going to go through the whole long fucking story. But my wife has not asked me to go out in town since then. It's been 4 years.
Dude, I will always be shocked, yet never shocked, when I wear a shirt that says something like "Nazi punks fuck off."
Oh,
and
I know.
People get mad.
Somebody gets
and people
salty.
get mad.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, does this affect you? Like, is this?
So did you see the image of it's the absolute Batman artist for DC right now, Daniel Warren Johnson. He drew a picture of absolute Batman grabbing an ICE agent from behind and choking him out.
Yep.
And he sent it to me, and I said, that's pretty fucking cool. And he goes, I own this art. If you want to print it on a couple t-shirts for yourself and your family, have at it. And I said, oh, fuck yeah, I will.
100%.
So I've been wearing that shirt around. And I had one dude that was like, is that an ICE agent? And he saw it at first and was like, that's pretty cool. And then he came up and looked closer, and the only spot you can see it is like right on the ICE officer's chest. He goes, is that an ICE agent? And I said, it is. And he goes, well, Batman wouldn't do that. Yes, he fucking would.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like all these fucking cops with their Punisher shit.
Punisher would blow your shit smooth off, as my buddy loves to say.
And they literally wrote a comic saying so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He would blow your shit smooth off. Yeah, Chris, you just need to say you're an accountant.
Yeah. You're right. I have trouble lying. For someone who goes undercover and pretends to be Nazis, like I have a lot of trouble lying in the moment.
Just think of it as an alter ego, like Batman and Bruce Wayne. like
I only know how to pretend to be a bad guy, though. It's very easy for me to pretend to be a bad guy.
So to pretend to be a lawyer.
Okay.
Oh yeah, lawyer
or a politician, or a used car salesman.
Fuck used car salesman.
What do? I sell used cars.
Yeah, I'm like that guy from Matilda.
Well, now I can say I'm a podcast host.
Oh, there
It's
you
true.
go. But then they ask, what's the podcast about? And you're also still in trouble.
Yeah.
I feel like, unfortunately, the Venn diagram of people that will ask what a white dude with a beard's podcast is about and the white dudes that would be mad is a single overlapping circle.
It's a circle. Yeah, it's one circle. 100. Although I have one guy at the gym. Well, technically there's two and they're intertwined. One is this gay dude. He's really nice. He came up to me and asked, like, do you know this guy in this car? You look like him. And I was like, it's me. And he's like, I love your videos. I send them to my husband all the time. But there's this other dude at the gym. He is a car salesman, but not a used car salesman.
Mm-hmm.
This other guy, Sam, told the guy who I am and what I do, which I was like not super cool with. Don't do that again. But so Patrick, this other guy, comes up and he's like, I love your podcast. And I was like, you are like a 58-year-old white dude. No, you like, that is very shocking. He was like, yeah, dude, I've been binging it all week. I was like, fuck yeah.
It is always pleasant when someone that doesn't look like your target audience likes what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Contrarily, it really, really sucks when someone you think should like it doesn't. Like I was at the comic book store a couple weeks ago, and like the
Nerd.
guys at the comic book, you're fucking right, every Wednesday except this. I was fucking with my truck this Wednesday, but I was there, and the people that run the comic store know me and what I do, so that we were like shooting the shit. It was like I don't remember what I made some political joke, and there was a guy was like, "That's not funny," and I was like, "Dude, you're in a comic book store and you're buying a comic about Batman. Don't tell me about how you think this shit's not funny."
I travel in a lot of like non-white circles. I also live in a predominantly non-white city, and every now and then I'll say something, and someone will be like, "You think that's funny?" And I'm like, "You're supposed to think it's funny too. You're the target of these people."
Yeah, god damn it. Being a pick me doesn't do anything.
Like it's like they're gonna go after you, not me. Well, maybe they'll go after me because I talk trash, but
And you have tattoos. That's on their list. So we're all cooked.
interestingly, the tattoos, people on the left see my tattoos and know I'm on the left, and people on the right see my tattoos and know I'm on the right.
Mhm.
They are both
They-
convinced.
Yeah, I have the same problem. I saw somebody the other day that got a tattoo of the cover of GTA, the girl that's on the cover of GTA 5.
Mhm.
Mhm.
He got that, but with Charlie Kirk's head and like a big bulge in the downstairs of the bikini department. And I was like, I don't know that I'd want that on my skin forever.
I would definitively not.
I would definitively say no. I don't want that on my skin.
Oh man.
The amount of questionable Charlie Kirk tattoos I have seen is
Oh my
actually impressive.
God, it's crazy.
Yeah.
The idea
Yeah.
of getting like another dude that's a fucking podcast host tattooed on you is really strange to me. Anybody in this chat, I will be really weirded out if there's ever a tattoo of me on you.
I mean, the Five Faces shirt being so popular still weirds me out. and that's
I
a good
agree. I have
shirt.
the same problem. And it's like somebody would do that permanently to themselves? Fuck no. Like the fuck?
But I just tell myself that everyone wants it because of Tim's face.
That Tim's face is funny on that shirt.
I'm missing something about your swag.
Oh, that particular shirt. So we all uploaded our headshots.
Mhm.
And after we did it, we put the merch out. Somebody sent an email that said it looked like Tim was jerking it.
Well, so there's
Well, it was more ambiguous than that.
it's our headshots through like AI to make us kind of look like our logo involves Newton, so it like puts us in the 1700s. And the AI was not kind to Tim.
I'm already looking up your merch right now.
Okay. Findoutpodcast.com. Tim would be very happy that we have
Oh, we're hawking
worked
it.
this in.
Five Faces
It's,
shirt is fine. It's a shirt, so it comes off. But a tattoo? No. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, no, it wasn't kind to Tim. Tim looks like he's going, what?
I mean, that's the most polite description of Tim's face that I've heard on that when it comes to that shirt.
Okay, now there's people saying they want temporary tattoos. I don't like that plan. I don't like
Temporary
that plan.
tattoos are okay. They're okay.
I guess. We could sell them.
I mean, you should, but it should only be Tim's face now.
Oh, yeah. Tim, not me. I like that plan.
Oh, Patrick Kenny is here. Patrick, let me just say that I see your messages all the time of encouragement on Substack, and I'm very thankful for you. I don't remember what you said either yesterday or this morning, but I sent a screenshot to the team, and
Oh,
everybody really fucking likes you, man. Actually, I do remember what it was. You were talking about us addressing issues that are outside of our comfort zone and outside of our like personal experience and knowledge base, and I appreciate you always engaging with us. So just want to like really call you out and
Shout out. Yeah.
let you know that we're very thankful for you, man.
It looks like mugshots. Yeah.
Chris's especially looks like a mugshot.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, that's what my face just looks like all the time.
I know. I've met you. Okay, can I tell you something funny anecdote about Mr. Chris? I reverse pickpocketed Chris and put something in his pocket. He found it within seconds, and I know he didn't feel me do it. I know he didn't feel me do it. I don't know how that happened.
That's because I am chapstick, cell phone, wallet.
Did you just put that in your left fucking pocket? Did you say phone left pocket?
No. This is chapstick is
good.
my left
Okay.
pocket.
Okay. Phew. I just had this debate with my brother. He goes phone in your left pocket, and I think that shit is insanity.
Is he a righty or a lefty?
He's a righty, which is why it's stupid.
See, I'm a lefty, and I do phone in my right pocket.
Yeah, right pocket is objectively better. What do you go with your? So like I go phone right pocket, wallet, keys, AirPods, left pocket, knife back pocket, and then I'm done.
See, it's wallet, keys, knife, left pocket.
I don't like the knife in the front pocket.
I've actually very recently, I kind of lied there. So I've got this new thing.
Oh, I can't stand those.
So my whole wallet is.
Call that the Identity Theftinator 3000.
Well, I've only got one pocket to worry about now. It's this and my chapstick.
You really set on this chapstick, man.
Dude,
I guessed it.
I depend. I am
He's worried about his lips.
and physically dependent on chapstick.
It puts the chapstick on its lips.
People since I was in, I don't know, high school, people have been
That's the craziest shit I've seen.
What's the thing?
Phone in back left pocket? Like as
that's
you sit
insanity.
on it? That's insanity.
That's insanity.
That is insanity.
I put my phone in my back pocket exactly one time, and I broke it immediately.
Exactly.
I did it right in my backyard. I put it in my back pocket. I have no idea. I think I was like carrying shit, and I was concerned about like cracking the glass because I had a lot of weight on my hips. And I put it in my back pocket, and I immediately fucking broke the glass. Like almost bent the bone and the phone in half. Like completely fucking destroyed it.
Phone in the left pocket because you hold with the left and type with the right hand. No, I just type with my right hand, and I don't need the left hand. It's free to do other things.
By the way, in that response to "and you're still alive," by putting something in Chris's pocket, yes, like I said, he didn't catch me do it. I put it in there. With it. Me and him were talking, and all of a sudden he goes, "Did you put this in my pocket?" I was already face to face with him again. That's how I got away with it.
I'm impressed.
It was so fast. I thought for sure he was going to get like to the car, home, 4 seconds.
Nope.
That is a man that is aware of his surroundings and any changes.
I was moving locations, so I did the pocket check.
The pocket tap. Yep, got to do it.
Did I pick everything up off the table? Wait a minute. I didn't pick this up off the table.
Exactly. So guys, I got my 2-minute warning.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna have to split. We're close to an hour. So this is normally when Tim is like, "So have you seen this fancy
everybody?"
shirt?"
Yeah.
But we just did this.
He's better than us at this.
We did the shirt pitch. So
yeah,
if you I feel like we have to come up with the challenge of some kind. Like I think there's probably a market for shirts that just have Tim's face on it. But I don't want to.
If I ever saw someone in public wearing that, I'd piss myself laughing.
Just so you know, if you make just a Tim Face shirt, I don't think it should go on the website. I think it should be made before we're all going to be in person, and we should all wear it. Like all of us show up to dinner in Tim's face.
That would be funny.
So that is entirely possible. We do have a pricing list. It's not unaffordable to do that. But I do.
I mean, I'll pay what I got to pay for that prank.
But I think it's something that like we could put on the. I don't think that Tim checks the store, so I think it's something that we could put on the store and sell a bunch of without Tim knowing. and then eventually Tim figures it out, and there's already been like 100 sold. And I think
That would be funny.
that is a much more effective prank than just like 6 or 7 of us
What
showing
about
up.
both?
I mean, we could also do that.
He doesn't. When he does the pitch, he doesn't look.
No, he doesn't look at the website.
What if he
I
just put it on the back of the shirt? He'd never check the back.
I love it. All right, gentlemen. Thank you
Lovely
for
talking to you.
thank you for joining us.
Yeah, of course. I'll
ladies
hang out
and
with you guys anytime.
room.
Oh, you meant them. My bad.
Also, you.
Well, no, I was talking to you first, but then I was like, actually, we should probably thank the people who are watching. I mean, you guys, thank you guys too, but
Yes. Yes,
uh,
indeed. Thank everyone.
yeah. So
Thank you for having me, gentlemen.
It is our
Um,
pleasure.
By the way, Luke, you're still number 3 out of the teams for Feeding America.
Hell yeah.
nice,
I
congrats.
You're
don't
about
think
to
I
get
could
bumped. You're about to
Yeah,
get bumped to
you
number
just
4,
mentioned-
but
Yeah. Might have to push it again.
All right, David.
Who's on
I'll-
my ass? Who's almost
Take
there?
that under consideration to start a.
Grimoire, the Grimoire,
Damn
he's right on you.
Fuck.
All
I
right,
brought
guys.
him in too.
I finally found the end stream button. So,
Oh, there we go. All right.
all right, guys. Catch
See you later, my friends.
Bye bye. Have a good night.